Hey, what's going on, guys? Gary here again. I am back for another shave. I'm just filling up my sink to have some nice warm water waiting for me. But what am I going to be shaving with today? We're going to be shaving with A&E, which is Ariana Evans Platinum Soap. This is Peter's, the club, one of his soaps. It smells really nice. It's his interpretation of barbershop, but to me it's a lot way more complex than a simple barbershop. I mean, it smells like a really nice fine men's cologne, which I really, really love. I'm starting to love those cologne type smells in my shaving soap. So I've shaved with this for a couple of days after the meetup when I didn't have time to lather up in the bowl and put it on video. This is what I was using. I was really impressed. I really like the soap a lot. So we're going to be shaving with that. I'm going to pair that up with Fine Platinum, which has another great scent that I love. And my brush for tonight, or today, is my John Frick brush. I just had to re-knot it. I took the knot out myself. I put in the new knot. Milton over from Turn and Shave sent me over some knots. And this is one of the knots. I know it's a big, it's one of the knots that Chris from Another Cut Above really enjoys. It's really soft. Doesn't have a lot of backbone. No scratches, he says. No scratch. Really soft. Really nice on the face. I prefer a little bit more backbone, but I've used it a couple of times, so I'm going to use it today. I've never had a problem lathering up a soap, so that's the brush we're going to be using. And as far as razors, I'm going with the Parker again, guys. I'm really enjoying the straight edge September Shavette. Parker right now is becoming one of my favorite. I really love my feather that I have up there. I believe it's the SS, but I really don't like that I have to purchase separate blades and the blades cost a lot more. I have a ton of DE blades, so snapping one of these blades off, using it for the day, tossing it out, or using it for 2 days works out really great for me. The blade that I have in there today is a fresh Voss Kosh blade. Last time I used these blades, they gave me a really great shave. Really smooth, very sharp, very comfortable. It gave me a really close shave in my DE, so I'm really curious to see how it performs in my Shavette. I don't think I'll be disappointed either. So that's what we're going to be shaving with today. But enough talking. I'm going to lather up the face. Sorry, I'm going to wet the face. And then the good thing about the shave stick is, just like a deodorant stick, you're going to push it up a little bit. And then you're going to rub the soap right into the face. So I have about 2 days growth. I've been wanting to do this video and also the giveaway video. But my boiler went out. I called the service tech about 2 days ago. They came to the house and they couldn't fix it. They couldn't figure it out. He told me it was electrical, which I kind of knew because I did a little troubleshooting myself. And I can figure out that it wasn't anything mechanical. I wasn't getting any voltage to the unit. So they winded up sending an electrician, and it winds up that the electrical work that was done by the previous owner isn't up to code. And my junction box is getting moisture in it. So it corroded one of the breakers, and the breaker it corroded was the one that controlled the furnace. So I had no hot water for 2 days. So we got a temporary fix. He put in the new breaker, cleaned it up. But eventually I'm gonna have to switch out that box, which is gonna be a couple of G's. So I just gotta figure out how we're gonna make that happen. So with this brush, I find you have to paint it on. I put it on pretty wet. But got myself there. I think I'm gonna have to add just a little bit more water. So I'm just gonna dip the tips in. Do a little figure 8. And then start scrolling it in. But this stuff smells really, really nice. Just a tad bit more water. Oh yeah, that did it right there. It's sort of when that soap goes from that tacky kind of tight, when it gets nice and loose on the face, for me, I know it's ready. The lather builds up nicely. The brush kind of glides on your face and you can feel that cushion. And you can also see it. So, for me, that's good right there. I can see I still have some soap on my face. But I probably use way too much soap. I always use more soap than what I need. I mean, at this point, I have so much soap, plus all the soaps that are coming. I don't see why we gotta skimp out on soap. I don't think anybody out there watching me is working maybe with 1 to 2 soaps. Maybe if you're a new guy, but I know you guys have been shaving for a while. I mean, my soap collection is pretty big, but I've seen soap collections out there that my soap collection seems like nothing. All right, that's enough right there. I'm just gonna clean up because I have soap everywhere. So I'll clean up the neck, clean up the ears, and right there as well. Man, I got soap everywhere. All right, that's good right there, guys. So I'm just gonna dry off the hands, put a little alum. First pass with the grain, second pass cross grain. I love it. I love it. It's just something satisfying about using the Shavette or a straight edge. I know they have those hashtags, shave like a man, shave like your grandpa. It really does make you feel that way. So this is my right hand. It's the hand that I've been concentrating on and working with. Left hand for the left side, but when I go to the neck, you have to switch over to the right. So that's what I've been working on. And then for the right side of my face, I use the right hand for the cheeks and then the left hand for the neck. So I should probably clean off my mustache. It's getting so long, it's getting in everything. Get to my drinks. It's starting to get into my food, trying to keep it trim. But I made a commitment. I said I'll keep it at least until my birthday, which is September 26th. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it at least until my birthday. I may shave it off the weekend or the night right before the Connecticut meetup. I'll see how I feel. Which is September 30th. Or I may keep it for the meetup and then shave it afterwards. Saturday, I'm usually not home on Saturdays. I'm usually working, but I had the day off. Kids soccer starts today, so we'll be going to soccer practice later on, and then their first game is tomorrow. My biggest problem when I first started shaving with a shavette was my chin area. But I think I remedied that. I haven't had an accident there in a while. Sometimes I get a little weepers, but it's because my chin area always, it's the roughest part of my face. So I used to go across from side to side, and I will always get myself. So now I just kind of go down and I slightly angle it. So that's really been helping me out. And you can probably hear the kids in the background, they're playing. They're always causing the ruckus. But that looks pretty good right there. I feel good with that. That's nice and close. Second pass, I go cross grain. And then after that, I just clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up, especially here in the chin. And in the mustache area, I'll trim out the mustache. So just gonna wet the face up here. More than enough soap. I don't like to go as heavy on my second pass because of course most of the hair is gone. So right there, that's good for me. Once again, I'll just clean up the mustache. Clean up the little soul patch there. Cheeks. And right down here on the neck. Alright guys, left hand. This time, since I'm going cross grain, I go left hand on the right side of the face. Really nice. Very, very nice. I just gotta I always kind of mess up my sideburns. Can't seem to get that straight line. I think I got it there a little bit. Alright, so that's the cheeks. And with the shavette, it's all about the angles. And I can tell I feel a lot more comfortable because I would barely speak when I first started these videos with the shavette because I was concentrating so much. But like I said in one of my other videos, it's all about training and muscle memory. So once my brain knows what to tell my hands on what to do, where to go, it kind of becomes second nature. And I can tell you, I feel a lot more comfortable. I don't think I'm where I need to be. I think I'm still growing as a shaver, still learning, but I feel very much more comfortable with my shaves. Than when I first started this journey. right. So that's looking good. So now what I do is, I usually take just a little bit of soap. Kind of work it in. And I work the trim right here. And if there's a little area, see right there, little, I can say I had a little irritation from my last shave, a little bump, but that's all right. And then I go up right there in the lip. I hate when I shave and you miss a little spot, then you feel it all day. I just wanna, I don't know, I go crazy. I think that's good there. I think we're getting there. I can tell you with a mustache, it just takes a little bit more time. Than if you had no mustache. Because I'm kind of OCD. I like it to line up, and I still don't feel like it's lined up 100%. But I try not to mess with it too much, because then I just know it'll go crazy. It's getting longer too. Like when I first started, it was up here, and I keep letting that trim go down, but I'll leave it at that. That's a good shave right there. That's a nice shave. So what I like to do is I rub a little Adam on, get some feedback. Chin area, always kind of feel it a little bit, but everywhere else just a little tingle. Feels good. Nice good shave. Man, that feels nice. All right, so let me just clean off this alum. Video's taking a little bit long today, but I'm gonna get my scissors out, show you me trimming it up. It's getting long. I got a little comb. Let me see, I'll use this comb here. You know what I'm gonna do? I just got this, I used it once. Let me know what you guys think, but I got this, the Clubman's mustache wax. It's in black. So I'll put a little bit of that on, kind of helps control it. And also, kind of hides the grays a little bit. So I don't like that it made my mustache look super black last time. I'm gonna try to go a little bit lighter this time around, but it's still pretty Still pretty strong. Let's comb that in and see how it looks. Kind of reminds me of my favorite TV show growing up. One of my favorites, but Magnum PI. Alright guys, well I think that's it for today. 20 minutes of shaving. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit longer, but I had a little extra to do. The mustache care takes a little bit longer. Oh, and I still got more to go. I need to put an aftershave on. I almost forgot, man. I love this aftershave. But this whole mustache, man, it's like it's taking on a life of its own. One of the guys at the firehouse, I thought was funny, he started calling me Mustachio. I got a good laugh out of it. Once again, reminding me, Platinum, fine, smells great. But it has menthol and it gets into my eyes and makes me feel crazy. But, alright guys, that's it. Nice clean shave, mustache trim, lined it up, trimmed it up, and even put a little mustache wax so it darkened it up and kind of helps control the hairs a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next shave.